Booty, booty, rocking everywhere.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. I found you, Mr.
Miss
Boo
New
Booty.
Booty. Miss New Booty. That's gonna be the title of the.
Mr. New Booty.
Mr. New Booty. Yes.
This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
Hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. Pump up the flux capacitor, jump in the DeLorean with us as we go back in time to 1996 on episode 37 of Tru Rewind. This is where me and the Monday Night Warriors, we go back in time to the Monday Night Wars between WWF Monday Night Raw and WCW Monday Nitro, and we decide what was the better show for the week. I am back once again with the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
What's up, guys? We're recording this on MLK Day. Happy MLK Day. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. I don't think there was a single black person on either one of these shows.
No Negroes allowed. No Negroes allowed.
It was a segregated show. We didn't even get the package. Well, it wasn't the same week, but hey, I understand. It is Black History Month though. We are in February 1996, so yeah, you're right. And of course we are with everybody's favorite backseat driver in the DeLorean, the supreme Ivan Ooze, drunk guy JJ.
As you said, we are in Black History Month, but we also still in January in real time. So it's good to be back with my brothers in the back seat, watching more bullshit as we are known to do on here on good old Tru Rewind.
You said 96 was gonna be better.
We see exactly. We'll see better.
We have to go back.
Yeah, we'll see better days. We still got a few more months before we get to where we want to get.
We are finally on the road to WrestleMania, at least, guys, as it's February 19th, 1996. We have both shows back after once Mr. Dog Show preempted Raw last week, and we're going to review WCW Nitro and WWF Raw. To you guys watching out there, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with all your wrestling fans and friends and family. Of course, there is the iCard. You can press that to subscribe, and the bell below that to press all for all the great content you get a notification for right here on True Heel Heat. Romeo, you are our pilot, our quarterback, our driver of the DeLorean. Take it away.
February 1996. We'll start with Monday Night Raw. Live from Cincinnati Garden in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Allegedly.
I think it was. Sonny gives us a warning again. Too hot to handle. Just an excuse for me to put another swimsuit picture of her in every single True Rewind video. The normal opening video recapping in your house. But then they mentioned about tonight, Ultimate Warrior, what? And Larry Flint live, what is this?
Larry Fling.
Larry Fling.
Larry Flint.
Oh. Razor Ramon makes his entrance. He is challenging to be the first ever 5-time Intercontinental Champion. Which Jaquan Vince McMahon says.
if Razor beats Goldust tonight, he is no doubt Hall of Fame bound.
You can't argue with that.
Give me a fucking break. You mean the guy that's only had a 3-year career, and you're saying he beats Goldust tonight, and he's a fucking Hall of Famer? Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. You're telling me like John Cena wasn't a Hall of Famer after his third year?
No.
Tell me Brock Lesnar wasn't a Hall of Famer after his third year?
Well, he didn't even make
Kurt Angle.
Third year.
Exactly. By 2 years, he's Hall of Famer.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But we'll go back to 1986. Razor is facing the man who was fondling backstage assistants last night in your house, Goldust. Goldust lights Marlena's cigar She eventually blows cigar smoke into Razor's face, although we can't really see shit because the lights are still dim from Goldust's entrance.
Yes.
Razor jumps Goldust during his entrance for that. Slams his face down onto the mat. Sounded nasty. Good bump. If he even meant to do that on purpose. Razor tries to whip Goldust with the belt for the immediate DQ. Referee
Your
stops him.
notes for this match sound just as I expected.
Goldust feels on himself as Jerry Lawler asks, "What's wrong with being different?" Oh, Jerry Lawler.
The audacity of fucking Jerry Lawler. Oh man, we're about to have an audacity meeting. That's what we need next.
I love that Jerry the King Lawler is the poster boy for equality.
LGBTQ.
Yeah, yes. He wants equality on this show. That's awesome.
I can't. I'm going to stick to Saint FL, so I'm not going to even spew out.
Razor Ramon, right on cue, spits on Goldust. Sheesh. Razor with a nice fall-away slam, throwing Goldust to the outside. Thought he was going with him. Goldust eventually runs away for the count-out loss in 5:03. Dirty finish. And then Razor Ramon grabs the mic. Goldust. He said, "Do you want to say it? Because you got the accent. You do it good."
Goldust, I don't want your title. I want your ass. And then he calls out
threatening
Roddy
Goldust
Piper.
for a good time.
By the way, no homo was not declared.
Definitely.
The crowd roared in agreement. The crowd was like, "Yeah,
Yes.
Goldust got a little excited after that, I'm sure. So
Then he went on and he was talking about Roddy Piper, and Razor says, "Well, the Razor loves the little kids. You from the streets, different neighborhood, same streets." I was like, where in the hell is he going? Like, we're on this.
Dude,
we're
different
on this
streets love different kids. I don't know what the fuck. We already seen enough little kid activity over the past 24 hours. So I don't get where this was going.
That's true.
He went on to say that to ask Piper to make a match with him and Goldust, and he talking back again about Goldust. He says, "You think I'm sexy? You think I'm hot? You're right." I was like, okay, confirmation. So, yeah, I was very confused by where Razor was going on this promo.
He also said he didn't want his kids watching Goldust on television. It's not what he wanted his kids to see growing up. Oh man, Razor in good homophobe fashion.
Oh, and then ends his promo saying, "Let's have a date, Goldust." Any other thoughts on the match itself, I guess?
Trash. I don't even know where they were going with the match. Obviously, they were just out there because this was all going to lead up to the count out anyway. That's all I felt like it was going to, like leading to something else, never leading to them actually having a good match.
Yeah, this was a disappointment. I had good, fond memories as a kid of this feud because it put over Goldust's character to me the most. That was the first instincts that I remember him. But yeah, in now watching it back, they didn't have like one good match really. All their matches were just missing something. It seemed like.
It's so funny. Razor didn't want his kids watching this on TV, but Sid as a kid, fond memories. We see a shot backstage of Undertaker walking out of his casket to get ready for his match versus Tatanka tonight.
That's pretty dope though. The whole fog coming out the thing. He's just walking in slow mo.
Dork Hendricks recaps In Your House, officially announces Undertaker versus Diesel at WrestleMania. He's interrupted by Vader entering the ring to disrupt a match I had zero interest in watching. He attacks Barry Horowitz and Aldo Montoya, who were supposed to face the Body Donnas. Choke slams the shit out of Aldo. No match. Thank you, Vader.
MVP already.
Nicely done.
Then there's a video hyping the return of the Ultimate Warrior.
One of my favorite parts of this show.
The Wrestling Observer newsletter. The two sides were negotiating in December for Warrior to return at the Royal Rumble. but it fell through over money and because Warrior wanted to be able to wear a testosterone patch, which, while technically legal, would spit in the face of WWF's policy, especially with Vince throwing all the shade at WCW over the steroids.
This was the red herring. They should have known it wasn't gonna go well by this first instinct.
Vince, I need to wear a testosterone patch.
I need it.
And a 30-man match.
I need it. I need it for this 3 minutes, yeah. I can't get through this 3 minutes. I do have the promo from the vignette. For those that have forgotten the power of the Ultimate Warrior, to seek and destroy those who stand in the path of my destiny. You had to surrender to the power of the Ultimate Warrior.
Jesus. Yeah, the best thing about Ultimate Warrior was definitely his theme song, because man.
Those promos were hot, though.
If you want a cocaine binge, yes.
They hype WrestleMania going to Hollywood, even though Hollywood is an hour driving from Anaheim.
Give or take.
Sonny sings happy birthday to Mr. President. What a beautiful singing voice. But what president was she talking about? Because Bill Clinton's birthday is August 19th. Bob Backlund is seen getting trolled and heckled by fans in the crowd. He's campaigning. One fan does this shit. What is the wiggly fingers? What is this? Is this supposed to be insulting? What a sign of disrespect. The fans are just yelling and shitting all over Bob. Poor Bob.
I was legit upset.
He did. Marty Jannetty comes out looking kind of sad.
Did he lose his smile next? Wow.
Vince McMahon mentions he will team with some new partner in a tag team tournament. No further explanation what the tournament's about or anything like that. The Ringmaster comes out as his opponent. Newly shaved head. In the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer mentions that he shaved his charisma off as well. Oof. Jeez.
God damn, Dave.
That'll age well.
Vince with the line though, the good line, and he brought up Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the foreshadowing over here.
How did that come up? Doesn't he get that nickname later from his wife saying it?
He said.
Yeah,
he said. Yeah, go ahead.
What I think the timeline is he probably pitched it to them, and this is them trying it out.
Yeah, because he had brought up. I remember he brought up in one of the interviews on one of his DVDs. He said he was watching something about a serial killer on the TV, and that the guy was named Stone Cold, so he basically got the name after a serial killer. That was one of the names he pitched. But they, of course, that he gave him a bunch of other stupid names.
Oh, what the fuck was that one name? Frosty McFang?
Yeah,
something like that?
Frosty McFangs.
Ringmaster ditched the green trunks for black trunks. That'll get over. Stun gun on Marty looked great, as always. And then the master of all moves, as he's called, puts the $1 million dream on Marty for the win in 4:47. Any other thoughts on this? Marty Jannetty looking weak.
Shocker.
I mean, what's new?
He's still undefeated at the time, so.
That's funny. The first two matches we've seen, the Ringmaster, Matt Hardy and Marty Jannetty, both the Marty Jannetty of their tag teams.
The tag teams.
So mean.
I love you, Matt. This next segment, you got it, Sid.
This next segment is Mankind's latest vignette, and yes, I have written it down to perform for you guys here on Tru Rewind, episode 37.
Where's your props?
I wish I had. I don't think I have.
I don't think he has a fucking rat.
And on the 8th day, God created mankind. Why was he having such a bad day? Why did he create all of you normal and forget so many important parts of me. He made the teeth that I swallowed, the ear that was ripped from my skull, a face that no longer exists, the fingers that no longer play music so normal. You think you're normal? Deep inside, you're merely a mere image of my atrocities. The ugliness that exists outside lives inside every one of you. Yeah, on the 8th day, God created me. Maybe he should have slept that day too.
Bravo.
Good stuff, man. I almost started crying. I feel so bad for Mankind, man.
And great stuff by Mick Foley here.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great. Probably my favorite one so far.
If he wrote that, which I assume he did, that was so wonderfully worded. Tatanka makes his entrance with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. The Monday Night War, Raw vs. Nitro. It means you have to start sort of give shit away before it happens, so you don't switch the channel. And Vince McMahon hammers home the point almost all night that if we see The Undertaker, we are definitely going to see Big Daddy Cool Diesel nearby. Does not take long for Diesel to arrive with a damn axe. It's a bit extreme. He abducts a cameraman, and then he destroys The Undertaker's home, his casket, with an axe. The lighting backstage is absolutely terrible, so you can't truly see how bad Diesel fucked up the casket.
Super dark.
Yes.
Taker finishes Tatanka with a tombstone, 359. Then Taker sees the replay of what Diesel did on the video board, does not look pleased. Jerry Lawler, very bravely, says he's going to go back there and see what's going on. Although we never hear from him again for the rest of the show.
Made so much fucking sense.
He just wanted to get the fuck up out of there.
Then it's time for Larry Fling Live.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, damn, man.
This is a parody of Larry King. He's got guest Billionaire Ted, oh yay. Randy from Sarasota calls in. They shit on him. Say he sounds like a moron. Then Terry from Tampa calls in. It's the Huckster. He needs next Monday. All right, be a professional, Romeo. He needs next Monday off because he's getting hit by a high heel shoe. Okay, that was
size 7. Size 7.
Then Hanoi Jane reference I don't get calls. She gets hung up on. Fling gets on Ted for all of the things that we've talked about. Accusations by WWE, slinging mud at him for the stockholders.
Yes.
Not responding to the article in the Wall Street Journal. Billionaire Ted starts choking. He apparently has chronic laryngitis. This is a spoof of the gag order that WCW can't talk about WWF. They're making fun of it. Very petty by WCW. Next week, the Huckster and the Nacho Man. And they'll talk about their geriatric match at WrestleMania.
Yeah. This was booked, folks. This was
Billionaire Ted is the ref.
Vince put actually so much time in making a better product in Raw rather than doing these stupid fucking spoofs. How easier things would be.
And again, ending a Raw with it.
No, they did. They went back.
Technically, went back to Taker and Paul. If you want to count that for you hear Paul Bearer screaming, "Damn you, Diesel! Damn you!"
Oh no, you got to do the voice, Sid. You got to do the voice.
Damn you, Diesel!
You will pay!
You'll pay for this! Diesel! One dirty finish, and the Raw band returns. That was the third time we've seen the Raw band. Match of the night.
Shit.
Razor Goldust by default for me.
I'm about to say definitely by default. What the fuck else?
I was gonna say Ringmaster Marty Jannetty.
I mean, they were both very short.
I'll go Ringmaster Marty Jannetty. Actually had a finish.
MVP, I personally am going to go with Diesel. He had a hard day at the office, had to swing that axe a good 40, 50 times. Good day at work. Drunk guy?
I'm going with Vader. He saved us from watching a terrible match. So, shout out to you, Vader.
I'm gonna agree with Drunk Guy and go with Vader here. He saved us from whatever match Aldo Montoya and Barry Horowitz was in. So that's a victory for all of mankind. I can't give it to Diesel because he was pretty shitty at chopping down that casket at first. Until
Took him a
Jeez.
whole match.
He
Took him a
couldn't
whole fucking
see.
match.
He had no lighting.
he was.
But he's not afraid of the dark, so what does it matter?
Exactly.
That is true. Damn, good point. SB3, who's your jabroni LVP?
Aldo Montoya and Barry Hart, co-LPPs, man. And they were the ones that looked like the biggest geeks on the show.
Absolutely.
Drunk guy agrees?
Me and Sid again.
I don't know. I'm just going to go with Billionaire Ted again. Fuck him. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, get the shit out of here.
Unanimous. Thumbs down. Fuck this Raw. The TV rating for this Monday Night Raw, the last time they were on TV, they did a 2.7.
I'm going to say they did a 2.5.
2.3.
Sid is closer. They're way up. 3.1.
Whoa.
For
Okay.
this shit? Oh my god.
I forgot they had the Westminster the week before. I
Bro,
forgot for a moment there.
How do
But
all the
And this
shitty
is right after the
episodes
pay-per-view.
yeah.
How do all the shitty episodes get great ratings? What's wrong with us in the 90s?
Because they wanted to know what happened on In Your House because they didn't order it. So
Smart on them.
Forgot to mention that detail. Monday Nitro, February 19, 1996, live from Salisbury, Maryland. Sid with our weekly Mongo and Pepe report.
I can't even. I don't even know anymore. Like, did he dress like Pepe like a Girl Scout cookies outfit? Like, what type? You could probably know better than me.
We
The
leave that
picture.
kind of analysis to you, man.
I don't know anymore.
Did you watch the
Mongo's-
Westminster Dog Show?
Man, I didn't waste my. I didn't want to decide what was the better show between that and and WCW. Now I'm good. But Mongo did say, "That's right," as Sphinx would say. Hulk Hogan has never lost twice to the same man, baby. I am looking for total and ultimate revenge on this man's body tonight from one of the original 13 colonies, folks. Here we come to you. I couldn't even complete that without laughing. Like,
And by the way, Sid was not messing that up. That's exactly how Mongo said it. Stuttering all over the place. He could not figure out what he wanted to say.
yeah, I had to put words that didn't make sense next to each other, so it was even harder to read it back. So yeah.
Transcribing Mongo, not easy. Opening match is Arn Anderson coming out with women versus Hulk Hogan. And right away, I start thinking, I know where this is going. Hulk Hogan couldn't last a week knowing that he gave up a pin to Arn Anderson. He needs his win back, brother.
He's about to squash Arn. There's no way.
The screen goes black for a little bit.
Yeah,
God damn it, WWE. Eric Bischoff paused. He was refraining himself from blaming Vince, I'm pretty sure.
But he said, oh, there's a draft coming in from the northeast. From the northeast of the building. That was the shot at Vince.
He did say that? I must have missed
from
that
New York.
line.
Yeah, because they said because they're considered from New York, and then they had the line later that when he called Vader the guy who left here with his tail tucked in.
Man. Somehow Arn Anderson, who was watching Hogan's entrance from the outside, isn't ready to wrestle when he gets in the ring. His jacket's still not off. Hogan then chokes him with the jacket. By the way, Band-Aid's still on Hogan's eye for I don't know how many episodes now. Hogan chokes and bites Arn in the face several times. Eye rakes, back rakes. All of this leads.
What a heel!
All of this leads to a wonderful fan chant of Hogan sucks.
That's my favorite part of the show.
I want to say that was a good moment. Fuck that guy.
Arn sets Hogan up for a DDT. Arn takes the back bump. Hogan doesn't go with it. Hogan then hulks up for some reason and puts on that awful figure four of his.
Jesus. This is even worse this episode. He couldn't even get his fucking other leg around. Like he had to like force his other leg to even get. Oh man.
I see Macho Man slides in the ring. What the fuck? He punches Taskmaster, who also was sliding in the ring, but I didn't see. The ref calls for the bell, even though it affected nobody in the match.
all the shit they let slide in a fucking match. And you mean to tell me two people aren't even involved in each other and it's a DQ? Give me a fucking break.
Dirty finish, 7-10. But wait, Macho raises Hogan's hand thinking he won, but the ref gives him a dose of reality, says no.
Not today.
Goes to the outside and raises Arn Anderson's hand as the winner. What? Arn and Sullivan walk off. Arn Anderson now has 2 back-to-back victories over Hulk Hogan. What a swerve.
Turn that forward to 2 straight victories for Arn.
If you thought this finish sucked, wait till you got what in store later.
Jiminy Crickets. Basically, Arn getting his ass whooped all match, which made me believe that he was going to lose. But, of course, we have Arn winning. So, happy with the finish. Happy with the result, not the finish, obviously. But, yeah. This is a glorified ass whooping.
That finish sucked, man.
Terrible.
I'm happy that Arn got the win, but that was a very convoluted way to get there.
Breaking news! I have a Brian Pillman update.
Oh yes.
From the Wrestling Observer newsletter.
Oh man, here we go. Best part of the show.
Brian Pillman showed up in ECW this week in his quest to convince people he's completely lost his mind. Pillman was in character the whole time, wearing a La Parka mask backstage to hide his identity and pretending to only speak Japanese. Pillman cut a promo. Can you just imagine that? Pillman cut a promo that turned the whole crowd against him and then did a work attack on a fan and was hauled out by security. Pillman stayed in character the rest of the night back at the hotel, swearing at fans who approached him. Pillman was very publicly fired by WCW last week, although there are rumors that he's still on the payroll. This whole thing is a work. Some are saying that WCW is going to great, almost ridiculous lengths to convince everyone that this is a shoot. Dave Meltzer isn't really sure how this whole thing translates into money for WCW. All pre-taped matches with Pillman have been pulled from syndication and replaced with new matches to fill the airtime. We needed that update. I wanted to know what was up with Brian Pillman.
That is an awesome update. That makes me wish that we were watching ECW.
I'm definitely going to tune into that clip after we get off of this.
The prophetic Eric Bischoff tells us it'll be Alex Wright versus Loch Ness Monster, and it won't be pretty.
We really got to go back to Nitro? Fuck.
I want the more Observer.
Wright makes his entrance. The screen goes crazy again.
Yeah.
That northeast wind. Loch Ness Monster makes his entrance. And then this match. Wright gets Loch Ness in a sleeper, and we get very unnecessary close-ups of Loch Ness's face.
Terrible fucking teeth. Jesus Christ. Like chiclets.
Alex tries what little offense he can muster on someone who's just standing in the corner very lazily, but he gets kicked and then elbow dropped. The announcers all at the same time. Woo! Loch Ness wins in 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and then calls out Hulk Hogan to the camera.
Yeah, I want to see that match. Was that a serious question? What is he just? He's just gonna destroy cruiserweights every fucking week and call it a day?
That makes it look good.
Is this theme a Bobski?
No. Nothing about Loch Ness is a Bobski. The only thing bopping is his teeth popping out his gums. Other than that, there's nothing. No.
We got the Tru Rewind debut of the Belfast Bruiser, aka Fit Finlay, who looks like a 70s Irish porn star.
Yo, like where did it go? He had like a fade mullet a flat top mullet. What the fuck is going on with his hair?
With the porn stash. So
Jesus.
that's a perfect description for him.
And his opponent, Brad Armstrong, of the famous Armstrong family.
R.I.P.
Bullet Bob, Steve, Scott, Brian. Both of these guys, as Jaquan mentioned, awful mullets. This is 1996. When does this go away?
I think
Jesus.
like we got at least 2 more years.
I thought the match was kind of meh until Armstrong does a crossbody to Belfast Bruiser that sends them both over the top ropes for the outside. Nice bump. Bruiser wins with Bruiser wins with a tilt-a-whirl power slam, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. 648, and then he calls out Steven Regal in the camera.
It was cool for what it was. It wasn't terrible. Really no story behind it. Obviously, even before the match started, they talked about the only reason Bruiser's here is in WCW is because of Steven Regal. So I guess that's what they're building towards too. But it was cool. It wasn't terrible. Kind of an upside for the night.
I thought it was a rough and rugged type of matchup. This was a good Nitro debut for the Belfast Bruiser, aka Fit Finley, who somehow looked older there than he did when he got to WWE years later.
That hair, man, that hair makes a difference. And you dyed that shit blonde and just.
Then it's time for the WCW Championship match. Ric Flair with Woman and Elizabeth by his side versus the Macho Man Randy Savage. Bischoff brings up how motivated Macho is because of all the things he's lost. He's lost the land, cars, the title,
the house.
The house.
Oh man,
Flair holds his 2 women.
Shoots. You got the whole world in his
hands. Oh yeah,
I love that.
The whole world in his hands. They mention how Ric Flair intentionally left Macho Man's name on the belt. On cue, Macho spits at Ric Flair. Bischoff botches on commentary and says, "That's the kind of thing you don't want to do to the Macho Man. You do not want to intentionally get this guy fired up. Trust me, I know."
Okay.
Macho Man puts on a figure 4. Not as good as Ric Flair, but definitely better than Hulk Hogan.
By far.
Rick gets his hand on the ropes, but referee Nick Patrick kicks his hands off. Earlier in the match, the ref did get shoved by Ric Flair, but still, that's inexcusable. Inexcusable refereeing there.
Been a shitty ref for all his career. Fuck Nick Patrick.
Damn. Second time Flair gets the ropes, and the ref tells Macho Man to break it up, but gives him a good 10 seconds before he actually forces him to let go. And then Macho Man does his own version of hulking up. No selling Flair chops and getting right back up and jabbing him. Spits on him again. How many times have we seen people get spit on it tonight?
Disrespect.
It's a lot of spitters.
Macho Man sets up for the elbow drop. Elizabeth gets on the apron to distract the referee. And bear with me as I try to explain this shit. Woman tosses her shoe into the ring like a grenade. Macho Man catches it and hits Flair in the face with it, although it's a bad angle. We can't really see because Elizabeth is in the way. Macho then tosses the shoe, not very wisely, towards where the referee is.
Bro, they want to get fucking disqualified.
I was like, what are you doing?
Very Triple H of him. The referee ignores it to count the pin. Then you see Kevin Sullivan running to the ring, running all the way around the ring to get the shoe that Macho Man threw on the wrong side. The timing of this is so bad as the ref counts to 2, but there's no kick out. Macho Man lets go of the pin and starts selling his eye. But wait. This is what I noticed on first viewing. I have to rewind it to really see what the hell happened.
I'm glad we both did the same thing.
I'm like, why is he selling his eye? Hulk Hogan runs down. The woman hit Macho Man, I guess, with her other shoe.
Yep.
So Macho Man starts selling the eye. Sullivan goes to the apron on the other side of the ring to try and hit Macho Man, I guess, with the other shoe, the original shoe. But he's already selling his eye, so he doesn't have to. Hogan rips Sullivan off the apron. Arn Anderson out of nowhere DDTs Macho Man in the ring, puts Flair over him for the pin and the win as the ref was distracted by Hogan and Taskmaster. Dirty finish. Dirty, convoluted, overbooked finish. 11:38.
A fucking mess. Even the ending, the finish of the match, I had to rewind because I thought fucking Nick Patrick only counted the 2. I rewinded, like, okay, he counted 3. Had to make sure.
Anything else on all this, Sid, before I get into what happens after?
This was a mind-boggling type of finish here. Like, this was just too much going on.
Way too much.
They overbooked their overbooked finish, it seemed like. Like, it was just like, what the fuck is going on right now? And Ric Flair still wins. So, yeah, this was not a good ending to what wasn't a really good episode. Wasn't at all a really good episode of WCW Nitro.
And was that like the 4th usage of a high heel? As
Bro,
a
high heel usage every week.
That's the kryptonite to all these baby faces, these unstoppable baby faces.
Oh man, the highway to heel hell I'm on right now. Then there's a heel beatdown of Hogan in the ring. Somebody runs out to help. Even the announcers don't know who he is.
Booty.
It's Brutus the Bottom Beefcake in a new gimmick.
Booty.
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 Booty rocking everywhere.
Booty, rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere. I found you, Mr. Booty.
Miss New Booty. That's gonna be the title of the
Mr. New Booty.
Mr. New Booty, yes.
It's clearly Zodiac switching sides to be babyface with Hogan and Macho, but nobody makes any kind of mention to that. Let's just insult the fans' intelligence.
Like, we didn't just see him.
He chases Taskmaster to the back. He runs back after to help Hogan check on Randy. The heels come back to the announce table. Flair says, "Look at them. Look at the new kids on the block." Booty Man.
Hogan
Comes back.
Booty.
Mr. Booty Man, his mannerisms are very Ultimate Warriors.
Yes.
Obviously, he's with Hogan and Randy. He's trying to, warm himself up to the baby. Who can I be like? I'll play Ultimate Warrior. Hogan and Randy, they come out to the announcers table. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hogan challenges for a 6-man tag match next week. Mean Gene
being a booker.
Mean Gene, quick thinking on his feet, comes out with a microphone since nobody can hear what Hogan's saying. Randy grabs the championship belt that was left on the table.
It's my belt.
Bischoff says, "That's not your title." Macho says, "What are you talking about? I'll knock you out." I think Bischoff got legit scared.
Oh, man.
Hogan says, "Big Booty Man is with them."
He really did say this, folks. He really did.
Randy says it'll be a real war to settle the score. Booty Man comes back, and Hogan says, "Booty Man."
Oh my god. Booty.
Totally compared with booty. Yo.
Bischoff confirms a tag match next week as everyone walks off. And for a minute, Steve Mongo McMichael looked like the most sane person on the screen. Goes to show you what kind of segment this was.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, guys, this might have been, for Raw and Nitro, 2 of the worst endings we have ever seen on the same damn night. Does anybody want to win this war?
Not by our standards, no, they don't.
Who can outcrap themselves? Who can put on a shittier product? Because clearly the shitty product got the ratings going up. So
2 dirty finishes and our 4th high heel attack. Match of the night: Ric Flair, Randy Savage. Not much competition, right, guys?
I'm not giving that match. Fuck that. I'll give it the Bruiser and Brad Armstrong.
Damn, you think that was a better match?
Yep,
Yes,
I'm going with Drunk Guy. Belfast Bruiser versus Brad Armstrong was the better match. At least we had a clean finish. It was hard working, rough and rugged, and it wasn't a bunch of crap at the end.
I gotta disagree, guys. Even with that shit finish.
Oh man.
MVP. I didn't want to give it to anybody really, but I guess
hard.
Arn Anderson for beating Hulk Hogan again, and for helping Ric Flair save his title.
Yep, double A.
Yep, unanimous. Double A, Arn Anderson.
LVP. I'm gonna give to
everybody involved in that fucking end of the show.
I'll specifically go Bischoff, Sullivan, and Hogan. The trinity of fucking hell booking.
I'm going with Macho Man Randy Savage. He looked the worst out there. He cost Hogan his matchup, and then he lost to all that convoluted booking at the end.
Hogan, Savage, Booty Man, Sullivan. Just so you don't know what the fuck a high heel looks like. Yeah.
I mean, Sullivan had 2 run-ins tonight, and both were horribly timed by him.
Horribly.
Very.
Let's just put the thumbs down right away, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Rating last week, unopposed. Nitro did a 3.7. What do you think it did this week, Drunk Guy?
2.9.
With Raw back.
2.9. Yeah.
Sid.
I'm going 3.1.
Jaquan right on the dot, 2.9. Down. Which means in the ratings war, Raw wins, and we're tied 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
We have to pick a better show. Because we had 6 thumbs down.
All right. Since it took us a while to get to thumbs down for this week with Raw, we'll just choose Raw. Fuck it. We just automatically gave Nitro thumbs down.
Yeah. I think
even though they tried to punt it, right. Even though they tried to punt it away at the end with that last segment, Larry Fling, Raw's the better show. So on the Tru Rewind scoreboard, Raw still on the comeback. They've got 8. Nitro still has 14 though.
So yes, that is all for episode 37 of Tru Rewind as we continue on the road to WrestleMania 12 and see who can take down the mega powers of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage over on WCW Nitro. Put your comments down below. Let us know what you thought about our review, about both shows, and like this video, share this video with all your wrestling fans and friends. Push the subscribe button to get all the great content right here on Tru Heel Heat. So for the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
The Pride of NY on Twitter and Instagram. The Wednesday Night Warriors here on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel covering AEW versus NXT. The Wednesday Night Warriors with my boy Chris G. And the Royal Rumble Roundtable. Look out for that as well.
Absolutely. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got a special announcement about that on Tru Heel Heat 109 coming up this week. And for the Supreme Ivan Ooze, Drunk Guy JJ.
Hacksaw_J_Duggan on Instagram. Drunken Master JJ on Twitter. And you already know where you can find all of us at the game. Tru Heel Heat. Instagram, Tru Heel Heat. Facebook, Tru Heel Heat. Twitter, Tru Heel Heat. Skonex, Tru Heel Heat. MySpace, Tru Heel Heat. Pornhub, Tru Heel Heat. Xvideos, Tru Heel Heat. We everywhere. It's what we do. We keep providing all this wonderful content.
Absolutely. Help us out on that road to 1K. You can follow me on Instagram at TruHeel_EpicSP3. You can find me every single Wednesday live 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. BEST on Alex McCarthy's Wrestling Daily on the Wrestle2 YouTube channel, and then right here on the True Hill Heat with Miss Chrissy Love and Top Guy JJ every single Saturday. So until True Rewind episode 37, we are signing off until next time.
Bye.
Booty, booty.
Booty, 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 booty.